I'm going to teach you on how you can become an irresistible man. When you become an irresistible man, it's going to make you extremely attractive, not only to women, but to your partner, as well as to people around you. People are going to itch to want to become friends with you, as well as to be associated with you. You're going to become extremely attractive and memorable, not only on first-time encounters, but in your general day-to-day life. I'm going to equip you with tips that are going to assist you on how to become extremely irresistible. So make sure that you watch this video to the very end. You're going to need to have class and elegance. Class and elegance is the way you dress, your mannerisms, and the way that you behave. You're going to need to pay very particular attention to the way that you dress, the clothes that you buy, the colors that you wear, and the textures of your clothes. If you have an observant eye, you may have noticed that a lot of people don't know how to dress well. They pair too many different colors together, different textures, and different styles. What I would strongly recommend is you keep your colors to 2 to at most 3 colors. I would recommend you pair light and dark colors, pastel hues, or whites, grays, and blacks together. This way, your dress code is going to be simple, classy, yet minimalistic. That's what you want to communicate through the way that you dress. This is going to communicate someone of extreme refinement, class, elegance, and most importantly, sophistication. I would recommend watch some James Bond movies. See the way that he dresses, how he pairs his colors. That way it can guide you, and what I'm saying will make sense. Your mannerisms are going to need to communicate refinement, sophistication, and class. How do you hold your fork and knife when you eat? Do you hold a glass of wine by the bowl of it, or do you hold it by the stem? If you hold your wine glass by the bowl, that's going to be the wrong way. You're going to need to hold your wine or your champagne glass by the stem, never by the bowl of it. Your body language is going to be of extreme importance. It's going to communicate confidence, masculinity, and assertiveness. When you stand, how do you stand? Do you stand with your shoulders folded in, your hands on your waist? Your body language is going to need to communicate masculinity and confidence. When talking to people, I'd recommend you fold your arms, you have one hand in a pocket, one hand out, or if you're sitting down, you can fold one leg over the other, casually lean back, extend your arm out on your chair or on your sofa. This is going to communicate extreme levels of high confidence, as well as class and refinement, which is what we are aiming to do. The way that you talk and walk is going to be of vital importance. You need to speak slow, you need to pronounce all your words. Your words need to be clear, your vocabulary also needs to be rich. You can't have the basic vocabulary that the day-to-day person has. If you enhance your vocabulary, it's going to make you appear more intelligent than you actually may be. It's going to make you more sophisticated. It's also going to help you when you want to negotiate, sell, or even persuade people to any degree. You need to walk in a way which is not rushed. Take your time, walk slowly. This will communicate a high degree of confidence, because men who are extremely confident don't walk in a rush. I'm going to leave you with a quote which I'd suggest that you memorize. Scarcity increases demand. If you make yourself irresistible, you're going to be a rare commodity, a scarce commodity, and in essence, it's going to increase your demand to people. So remember that. Have a distinct look about yourself. The way that you dress, make sure that you wear clothes that fit your body type well. I'd recommend that men stay away from baggy clothes, unless if it's on a casual weekend, but during the week, wear tailored clothes or buy clothes that fit to your body type. Make sure it's not too tight, make sure it's not too loose. It just needs to be the perfect fit. And to all men that are listening to this video, I'd highly recommend that you need to be in the gym working on sculpting a well-rounded, strong physique. Broad shoulders, a good set of arms, good back, narrow waist, low body fat, and strong legs. This is going to make you stand out, and your physical appearance is going to communicate safety, security, masculinity to women as well as to men. And for women in particular, they cannot resist a strong looking man that's well sculpted. So I hope this gives you more of an incentive to get into the gym. The way that you groom yourself is going to be of vital importance. If you can grow facial hair, I'd recommend you can either keep it to a low stubble or a medium stubble. Make sure that you shave and you trim and you shape your beard once a week. Haircuts for men, I recommend keep it to a low fade. It's simple, and make sure that you get your haircuts twice a week. You never want your grooming to go out of hand. You always want to be well polished and well presented. If you're a guy with a unibrow, or bushy eyebrows, I'd highly recommend get rid of your unibrow. Shape your eyebrows. There's a particular shape of eyebrow that is going to be extremely attractive to both men and women, particularly women because they will envy it. If you can grow full eyebrows, not too thick, not too thin, that's a perfect match. I'm going to leave you with a quote that I'd highly suggest you remember. Pay attention to the details. The details is what's going to make you stand out. Your eyebrows, your grooming, wearing tailored clothes or clothes that fit to your body type, and having a strong, well-rounded physique. These are the minor details that a lot of men miss on, but you can't afford to miss on this because you want to make yourself irresistible. You're going to need to develop charisma. Charisma is essentially your charm. Make it a habit for yourself to ask any person that you meet what their first name is and make sure that you remember it. Names is what makes each individual unique. So make sure that you call a person by their first name. Don't just call a person hey or hi. If you can remember a person's name, it's going to go the extra mile. They're going to also want to remember your name. And make sure that you always greet people with a smile. It communicates warmth. It's a small little detail that a lot of people don't know about, but it's going to add to your class and to your elegance, thus making you irresistible and more memorable. People always want to remember a person who smiles at them and who greeted them with warmth and mentioned their first name when they greeted them. When interacting with people for the first time, or people in general, always make it a habit to be more interested in getting to know the other person than making the other person more interested in getting to know you. This is how you can win people over easily, as well as make friends more easily. Find mutual connection points, things where you can both connect to, whether it's a habit, a hobby, or a certain type of interest. This makes getting to know people easy, as well as you creating genuine connections which will lead to friendships. You're going to need to exude high levels of confidence. High levels of confidence are attained when one earns wins in their personal life. These wins are attained when one continuously works on themselves as well as their skills. These wins are attained through working and constantly improving yourself as well as your skills. So this is the only way that you can attain wins in life. Prioritize working on yourself, prioritize polishing up and refining your skills. This way it will make wins more natural and more recurring in your life, thus improving your own personal confidence. I'll give you a couple of tips which also improve personal confidence and elevate it to a high degree that a lot of people can't naturally attain it by. Being a high earner and earning good amounts of money naturally boosts your confidence. Not a lot of people in society are high earners. Those that become high earners, they have high confidence. The confidence attained by being a high earner, if one is not careful, can easily lead one to become more arrogant and self-centered. You don't want to get to that place. So make sure that you prioritize working on yourself, improving your skill set. This can make you more valuable in the marketplace and allow you to be a high income earner, thus improving your confidence. Being in good physical shape tremendously boosts one's confidence. Make sure that you've got low body fat, you're lean, you're vascular, you've got some veins showing, you've got good, well sculpted and mature muscle, good shoulders, good back, good set of arms. This is going to boost your confidence and take your confidence to the next level because you are going to be happy with the way that you look. When you wear clothes, they start to hug you. They are no longer loose. People will start to compliment you because you look good, and most importantly, you sculpted and you worked tirelessly to build a physique which has differentiated yourself from the average common physique of a lot of people around you. Possess high net worth in demand tangible items. These things tremendously boost your confidence. Having a nice car, having a nice home, having and owning the finest clothes, being able to eat at the finest restaurants. This improves your confidence because a lot of people in society haven't logged these tangible items for themselves. So this differentiates you, this makes you stand out, and when you stand out from the crowd, it's going to naturally boost your confidence. But remember, when you attain any of these tangible items, don't be arrogant. Don't brag, stay humble, and keep it classy. You're going to need to invest in your reputation because that's what people associate and know you by. It's of great importance that your reputation is always known for being good rather than bad. I'd recommend to be known at all the popular and the best spots in your city, whether it's restaurants, bars. When you are well known at the best spots in your city, make sure that you spend a bit more money than the average person would. This is particularly appropriate if you're at restaurants, bars, or coffee shops. The owners will want to get to know who you are, as well as high network individuals. They'll be able to easily pick up on this. And make sure that you tip heavily. If you receive good service, tip heavily. What I recommend is, in your first encounter with the waiter, you should be able to pick up if they'll offer you good service or not. Do they greet you with a smile? Do they welcome you in? I'm going to leave you with a quote, or rather with the meaning of the word tip, because I know a lot of people do not know what the word tip means. Tip means to ensure promptness. This basically means that you're paying someone in advance in order to guarantee you that they treat you with promptness and they prioritize this. So make sure that you tip heavily. So if you're known at all the best spots in your city and you spend a bit more money in your city, high net worth people, high profile people, as well as owners of these establishments who want to get to know you, and they will know you. This is in turn going to elevate your status and your standing in terms of your earning and your hierarchy within your city, which is of great importance because it's going to allow you to have influence. You're going to need to enhance your vocabulary. When you enhance your vocabulary, it's going to make you seem and appear more intelligent than you may actually be. A lot of people's vocabulary is basic. I recommend stay away from words like nice, cool, great. Research alternative words to these. Instead of saying something is nice, this is spectacular. If it's food, it's not nice, it's delicious, it's tasteful. Enhance your vocabulary. It's going to make you appear more sophisticated, more elegant, and more refined. Have you ever noticed that all the people that are refined, classy, and elegant have rich vocabulary? James Bond, people of royalty, or anyone else. This is another minor detail that you need to observe. And make sure that you focus on picking up as much of the minor details as possible. There's a saying that says the devil is in the details. It's in the smallest things that a lot of people miss on, where the most essential things are placed, so you can't afford to miss on the details. When you enhance your vocabulary, it's going to enhance your ability to sell, persuade, or negotiate with people. This is of vital importance because it's going to help you get what you want to get out of any negotiation, or if you're selling something, or if you're just wanting to network with people. What I'd highly recommend that any person watching this video does, go to your notes app in your phone and write a new note or a folder which basically says new words. I recommend every day learn a new word. If you hear it from music, or if you hear it from an audiobook, or if you read it from a book, or through an encounter with a person, write down that new word that you have read and go the extra mile then of downloading a dictionary app on your phone so that each new word that you learn, you can research and understand the meaning of that word. It seems a bit tedious, but it's going to make you more irresistible. You're going to need to arm yourself with a unique skill set. I would highly recommend find a problem that needs to be solved for a high income earner or a high income corporate. If you can solve their problems, they will pay attention to you and they will reward you with great amounts of money. You just need to find 2 to 3 clients that are high earners that you can solve their problems. This will get you to see how easy it is to make money. A lot of people focus on wanting to provide a service out of an interest or a product out of an interest that they have. But think of it, how many products or how many services do you need to sell for you to earn $1,000? Whereas if you found a client who earns a recurring monthly income of, let's say, about $20,000 and you can solve a problem of theirs that equates to $5,000, this way you will just need 1 to 2 to 3 at most clients that can pay you $5,000 per month to be able to get to $15,000 or even $1,000 per month to get to $3,000. I'm going to leave you with a quote that I suggest you remember. Don't focus on going wide, focus on going narrow. And by that I mean, don't pick up too many skills to the point where you can't master none of them. Rather find 1 or at most 2 skills and go as deep as possible with learning and mastering them and investing your 10,000 hours so that you can become world class at it. If you're world class at solving problems, or if you have a world class skill, you will be greatly rewarded with finances past your imagination. So guys, I hope you found this information extremely useful. If you liked it, please like, please comment, and please share this video. It's going to help me out. I'll catch you guys on the next video.